Hey guys, in this video I'll be talking about the Elgato 4K capture card. I will be also addressing mainly an issue that I face in terms of the quality of the picture that's being transferred to my PC. I didn't find the solution online anywhere. The solution at the end was super simple, but it took me a few hours to figure it out. Unfortunately, I was going crazy, but at the end I figured it out. So again, in this video I'll talk about the Elgato capture card. Why do you need it? Why you might need it when you're starting a YouTube channel, and if you're having any quality issues, how you can fix them. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mohammed Hout. I am a security consultant with a love for everything tech related. So as you will see in this channel, I talk about a lot of things in the tech industry, whether it's crypto, blockchain, new tech gadgets, and doing the review on them, and also tinkering with some like software or AI and stuff like this. Anything that could make my life easier and subsequently make your life easier once you watch the video and see what is the value add behind that. So let's go back to the idea of this video. I got the Elgato. I don't know if I have the main box here. Nope. Yep. So I got the Elgato Camlink 4K, which is a great capture card. I should have said Camlink 4K from the beginning, just to make sure I don't confuse people with other similar products from Elgato. But this one is pretty simple. You plug it to your camera that you are using to film YouTube videos, such as the one that you're looking at right now, and then you connect it to your PC, and then you're gonna have an amazing picture quality like the one that you're looking at right now. Hopefully it's in 4K. Let me check everything is alright. Yep, so the picture quality should be great. The thing is, why do you need it in the first place? You can have the camera on its own, record, put the footage on a memory stick or memory card, and then plug that into your PC and send everything back. That could work. That does work, but it takes a lot of time. And honestly, I tried a few microphones, shotgun microphones that I put on top of the camera, which they didn't work that well. They were just annoying. The room was still super echoey. So I wanted to use something like this guy here, which is the HyperX Quadcast microphone. I lost the footage on the PC, so let me make sure that, yeah, it's still going. So I wanted to use a microphone like the one that you see here, which is amazing, but unfortunately it doesn't offer a direct connectivity to a camera. That's one of the reasons. The other reason was that I wanted to use something like Streamlabs in order to capture all the footage easily, see everything how they are on the big screen. I'm looking at the 55-inch screen here, and you are my visitors or my guests in my office right now. I wanted to see how things look like. I wanted to make things easier. Once you use like the camera on its own, you're not gonna be really aware of certain issues until it's too late. Like one time I realized that the microphone wasn't really working, and I ended up with whole long footage with no sound. But even right now, what I'm looking at is I'm seeing the microphone thing like moving, so I know there is sound, and I know that there is good picture quality. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted to try this bad boy. Now I see a lot of people talking about it on YouTube, but when I started trying it, I took a whole lot of footage because I was reviewing. I'm still reviewing actually the X17 teleprompter from Newer. Once I started looking at the footage in Streamlabs, they look nice-ish. But once I started looking at the footage, like by double-clicking the file and seeing it on the big screen, I realized that it was really bad. Like, it's not 4K. I started tinkering with the configuration in the camera itself, but I realized that's not really helping much. And then I started looking online. I looked to Reddit. I started Googling all over the place, trying to find a solution for it. And I saw, and if you haven't tried that yet, I would advise you to try this first by going to the settings of your streaming software, like Streamlabs Desktop. That's the one I'm using right now. I have the light on in front of me, so it's kind of covering part of the screen. Or whatever streaming software that you are using, and go to the settings and then to the output of the video and see what kind of configuration you have there. Make sure it's basically 4K, it has enough bitrate in order to make sure that you have enough data flowing to create a 4K image in your video. I'm not gonna go all over that like in details, because again, this kind of information I found they were abundant all over the internet. So if you just Google it, you're gonna find the information easily. Now the frustrating thing is, after I tried that in both streaming softwares or applications, whatever you wanna call them, the issue was still there. And I was troubleshooting this issue for hours at that point, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was thinking, maybe I have a faulty product. Maybe I should return this guy and get a refund. And maybe it doesn't work with new cameras like the Canon R50, which is what I'm using right now. So I couldn't figure it out until it hit me. One of the issues that I have with the Canon R50 is that it overheats when it's being used in 4K. That's unfortunate, because I learned that the hard way and I only had like 1 or 2 days to do the refunds, or realize like, okay, you know what, like I'm just gonna use it to I'll be concise so that I'm having only 10-15 minutes of recording at a time so that it doesn't overheat. So I realized that I've been troubleshooting this issue for a few hours, recording while the camera is still on, and it didn't overheat. Something is wrong. Then I realized there was a little warning. When you start the camera, there's an option in it that says that it's not gonna use the 4K capability, or it's not gonna output a real 4K to the screen once it's not recording. Now, when you connect the camera to the Camlink 4K and you connect the Camlink 4K to the computer, you're not necessarily recording per se. You're actually streaming, and that footage is being recorded by your streaming software, which is kind of funny because, yeah, since it's not recording, it's saying basically, well, I'm just showing you the image that you see on your screen, on the little screen on the camera, so it's gonna be in 1080p, even though you put the configuration of recording to 4K. But again, it's not really recording according to the camera. So that was frustrating, especially that the solution was in my face the whole time, but nobody was talking about it online. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna create a short video, talk about it, and then maybe that's gonna be a little bit of a drive-by towards Canon, that why is your camera overheating while it's recording in 4K, while it's being definitely marketed to vloggers. Anyways, I digress. I found the solution, I changed the configuration. Also, you can Google that configuration, but I think I'll just show you real quick here in the B-roll footage how it's done. And once you do that, once you disable that option, it means that all the footage being sent through the Elgato 4K Camlink to your computer, it's gonna be in 4K. And then you can have an amazing picture quality like the one that you are looking at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video has been informative. I know I'm still all over the place when it comes to my videos, because I'm doing tech reviews, tech news, crypto news, blockchain news, tech gadgets, which I think I already mentioned that way. That's mostly what I'm doing. So consider this a review of the Elgato 4K camera. I might do another review, but it's funny that I almost gave up on this device because I thought it might be faulty or it doesn't work with new cameras, new-ish cameras, but the solution was there and nobody was really talking about it. If this has been informative, please consider liking the video, subscribing as well, and maybe even sharing it. I know I'm still a new YouTuber and I really appreciate who subscribed to the channel so far. All 375 subscribers. I love you guys. You're amazing. And who's even more amazing, I wanna have a nice shout out here to some of my friends like Shadi, Joey, Dana, and Haysam also gave some feedback. Mahmoud from Germany. I'm not gonna mention the whole name here. These are all friends that I can really count on, because just by having a chat every now and then, not all the time, right? Some of them, I spoke with them only once in the last year or two. But once we chat, they say, hey, we like what you're doing, continue doing it. Here's how I think you can improve the quality of your YouTube channel and the quality of the content that you are creating. So I really appreciate that. These are the kind of friends that you want to have all around you. And yeah, please subscribe and give me a chance to be a great YouTuber. All right, have a good day and take care.